Ever had one of those travel days where everything that can go wrong does? Well, buckle up because my last trip takes the cake. It all started at the baggage claim. I'm standing there, sleep-deprived but excited, waiting for my trusty, beat-up blue suitcase. Finally, a blue suitcase appears. I grab it, rush to my hotel, and dream of a hot shower and clean clothes. I flop the suitcase onto the bed, ready to liberate my favorite hoodie. I unzip it, and… wait a minute. These are not my clothes. Instead of my worn-out jeans and nerdy t-shirts, I'm staring at a collection of magician's props. A top hat, a sparkly vest, a bunch of silk scarves tied together, and a rubber chicken. Yes, a literal rubber chicken. I checked the tag. Same generic blue suitcase, but the tag read Magnifico Mel. My name is not Mel, and I am definitely not Magnifico. My heart sank. My entire vacation wardrobe was probably in the hands of a traveling magician. I imagined him opening my bag, expecting to find his rabbit, but instead finding my 3 pairs of identical gray socks and a half-eaten bag of chips. I called the airline, frantic. They were less than helpful. "We'll look into it," they said. Right. So there I was, in a new city with nothing but a rubber chicken and a sequined vest. Desperate times, right? I put on the vest. It was surprisingly comfortable. I spent the next hour trying to figure out a collapsible magic wand. I even gave the rubber chicken a name, Bartholomew. The next day, with no word from the airline, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I looked up Magnifico Mel online. Turns out he was performing at a local theater that very night. I had a plan. A ridiculous, probably terrible plan, but a plan nonetheless. I bought a ticket. That evening, I sat in the audience, wearing my normal clothes from the flight and clutching the rubber chicken under my jacket. The show started. Magnifico Mel was magnificent. He pulled flowers from his sleeve, guest audience members' cards, the whole deal. Then came the grand finale. He announced a death-defying escape from a locked box. As his assistant wheeled out the box, I saw it. Taped to the side, for some reason, was my luggage tag. My tag on his magic box. He'd repurposed my suitcase. The audience gasped as he was chained up and put inside. The assistant started a dramatic countdown. This was my moment. I stood up, held Bartholomew the rubber chicken high in the air, and yelled, "Stop the show! That's my suitcase." The entire theater went silent. Everyone stared at me. Magnifico Mel, from inside the box, yelled, "Is that my Bartholomew?" What followed was the most bizarre negotiation in theater history. Me, the magician locked in a box, and his terrified assistant, discussing the terms of a suitcase exchange, live on stage. The audience thought it was part of the act. They were roaring with laughter, especially when I had to explain that I'd already named the chicken. Eventually, we made the swap. I got my boring, wonderful suitcase back, and Mel was reunited with his props. He even gave me 2 free tickets to his next show and let me keep the sparkly vest. So the next time you travel, double-check that luggage tag. You never know when you might end up in a showdown with a magician. It's a story I'll be telling for years. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more crazy adventures.